So, back to what layer is this one? Is it 4? Yeah, probably 4. Anyway, so usually I go back into adding a few more collage papers and then again more colors and back and forth, do some more marks and so on. But today I'm going to go straight to doing what I want. So I do want, this time I want to paint a very simple Buddha face, because I'm in this phase these months, and I really feel the need for a Buddha face on my journal. I just feel the need for the peace and the calm feeling Buddha gives me. And after all of these horrible times of lockdown, actually something which still carries on, after so much uncertainty, actually, again, something which continues, I really need to have the presence of Buddha around me. Because Buddha represents it's a calmness. It's not something about a calmness which comes in a very hippish way, but it's one which comes from a deep understanding. And this deep understanding is what I need to practice more and more. The notion that life is a continuum, a continuum circle of good and bad, and that neither good nor bad in have any meaning anyway. It's just it's a convention. Good is a convention, bad is a convention, and we all need to navigate in between these things. So as I said, a very simple, probably I'll do a very simple one. I'll try to just do some outlines. The good thing also is that you don't need to be perfect, as I said. If you don't like the outline, the first thing, you can happily let it dry and come back with another layer, and then wait and add your image. So let's see about a mouse. There are so many interpretations of Buddha. It's such a rich field, because Buddha in Thai Buddha is different, more or less the interpretation that the Burmese one, or one from one part of India is a bit different from the one from another part of India, or Japan. I love the the chubby Buddha, the laughing Buddha as well, and I've started to draw a few, and soon they're going to come onto the canvas. I can't wait for that, because each Buddha comes with a different energy. I can tell you that. And it's, you don't need to have a Buddha which is the one from images. You can do something, and if it represents the Buddha in your soul, it is a Buddha. Anyway, it's pretty big nose, but who cares? I like it. And as I said, if I feel that I want to change, I will just wait. I'm just waiting for it to dry, and then I'm coming back. So, let me see. Just get it closer. It's the light there. Right. Let's do a few things also here. And as I was saying before, this is such a great practice for anybody who wants to launch into painting, and it is too intimidated by big canvases or big pieces of paper. It is really, it's wonderful. This is a canvas. Anything can be a canvas, a piece of wood, a table, it can be used as a canvas. But if you start with this, with the cover of a journal, your confidence will grow, and you will also change your perception about what is good, what is bad, what is acceptable, what is not, because everything is, what colors work, what colors don't. Making mud, and again, that's another thing that many, I think students anyway, many people in my groups were so afraid of making mud. And the funny bit is that the more afraid you are, the more likely you are to make mud. The idea is not to make mud. The idea is what to do with it. How can you transform it? Because that mud, you can look at it and say, it is like the earth in winter. It has lots of debris, lots of things that nature does not need anymore. It serves their purpose. But what it creates a beautiful mulch, a beautiful, nourishing mulch, where, in the spring, good things start coming out again. Without the mulch, nothing comes, nothing happens. So it's the same with the paintings, If one changes one's view, one's way of looking at things and says, all right, what can I do with what is on my page? You change. You're not going to be afraid of mud, because what you know is that you can leave that painting to dry, and then you come back and you can add anything on top. Okay, so what shall we write? I want to write on the left. I don't want to do another image or anything. I just want to write something. The idea is, what do I need? And let me tell you that after this lockdown and after all of this situation that had such a, the lockdown impacted on our confidence, on our ability to earn a living. It pushes us in so many directions. So what I need now is I need to remind myself that I'm worthy. So there you are. I'm going to tell myself, you, I, so you, yeah, you, Mimi, and see, I'm just not trying to write perfectly. So you are, you are worthy. Oh, let's see how we need to write very small things here. T H Y. I'm worthy. So I need to remind myself that I am worthy. So many times when after you've had a drama in your life, after of all sorts, it can be in business, it can be in a family relationship, it can be in actually moments when you remember bits of your past and things that parents or acquaintances told you, suddenly your confidence really suffers, really has a knockdown, because things things are like scabs that we put on various parts of our lives, and when we there's something that trigger us into opening old wounds and feeling really, really wobbly. So there you are. I have now definitely the type of message I need to remind myself of, that I am worthy. No matter what, I am worthy. So let me just lift it up for you to see. So this is a face. Yeah, it's my interpretation of Buddha. It's not perfect, it's not bad, it's not good, not bad, it is. and the message that I need to hear now, and I need to remind myself you are worthy. What I will do now, I'm going to let it dry, and I will come back and start filling it in and doing again. This is a phase where it can take very, very long, because you can build layers after layers. Sometimes what I do, I just let it be, and sometimes I finish my painting, my cover, my painting. By the time I finish my journal, I'll finish it or not. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I will do another little video after this, maybe not, but I just wanted to give you a feeling, give you an idea as to how my process looks like and how yours might look like. And I wanted to encourage you to start wherever you are, do as much or as little as you want, but just do something. Just take a journal, start decorating it, and then start writing in it. But we're going to talk about it in a future video. Bye for now.